Good morning, and welcome to How to Play the Clarinet 101 by Ms. Carr. First step, take your clarinet. Now, first things first, make sure you open it with the logo facing up. That way your clarinet doesn't fall everywhere when you open it. Open it up. Very first thing you want to do, take your reed. Put it in your mouth. Now, the reason why we do this is so the reed is constantly soaking in your mouth. For instructional purposes, I'm not going to have this in my mouth the whole time because I need to talk. So, first thing, top thing of the clarinet, right here, you're going to take this, it's called the stack or the joint. This is also the bottom stack or joint. Put it in your left hand. Now you take the one on the bottom, which is called the top stack or joint, and put it in your left hand. Now, putting your finger on the second key from the bottom, 1, 2, you want to push that down while you're connecting these two pieces, and you want to line up the little piece here that moves when you push that key down. You want to line it up with the piece that matches it on the bottom joint. That way you have a little bridge here that connects to the top and the bottom joint. Now, you want to take the bell very carefully, just twisting the bell on. And you want to make sure you're doing nice, soft, gentle twists as to not crush any of the keys with your hand or hurt any of the corks. Take the barrel, put it on the top. Again, nice, soft, gentle twisting. Take the mouthpiece out of its case and take the ligature, which is this metal thing, off. Now, this is the mouthpiece, and you're going to just twist that on top of the barrel. One thing you need to line up is the hole of the mouthpiece needs to line up directly with this key here. So make sure it's nice and straight. And then you take the ligature and you slide it on top of the mouthpiece. And the ligature should have these little knobs here. The knobs should be facing the right side. So right side to me, left for you. So you take the reed that you have been soaking the whole time, and you're going to lift the ligature just a little bit, and you're going to slide the reed behind the ligature through the mouthpiece. Now, the reed needs to be, the flat side of the reed needs to be against the mouthpiece, and you want to make sure there's a little bit of a space between the top of the mouthpiece and the top of the reed. Twist the ligature on, make sure it's nice and snug, not too loose. And now you have an assembled clarinet. Alright, next step is how to hold the clarinet. Right hand goes on the bottom, left hand goes on the top. Start with the right hand. Your right thumb needs to go right under this rest. Common problem is students will put their thumb right here or right here. It needs to be right in between the knuckle and the nail, right there. Alright, right pointer finger is going to go on this first key. Middle finger, second key below that, ring finger, key below that. Okay, this is the right hand. Left hand, your left thumb should go on this key, then your thumb should be pointing at about 2 o'clock. Left pointer finger, first key here, middle finger, skipping this key on the hole below it, and the ring finger there. Alright, this is how you hold the clarinet. Now, some common problems is you need to make sure that you're fully putting your fingers over the holes here, else you won't make a good sound. Now, for the embouchure, this is the most key element in playing clarinet. We're going to start with the mouthpiece only. Now, you want to make sure your reed, ligature, everything is right in line, and you're going to take your bottom lip and curl it over your bottom teeth. And that's going to go right along the middle of this reed. And your top teeth are going to sit right on top. So, if playing just in the mouthpiece, it should be about an F sharp. So, one common problem is that there are some students put too little of their mouth on the reed. And then another common problem is they put too much. So, when we connect the clarinet to the mouthpiece, it should sound like this. This is going to be an E. Now if you have too little of your mouth on the mouthpiece, it should get this really weak sound, like this. It's not a very clean sound. If you have too much, it's going to get a really bad sound. Be prepared. Not a good sound. Not what you want to hear. So, make sure the bottom of your mouth is right in the middle of the reed. Get this nice clean sound. Make sure you're pushing your air all the way through to the end of the bell, not out. Alright, so another common problem, like I said before, is covering up all these keys. So you want to make sure that your thumb is always completely over these holes and over these, or else you won't get very clean sounds. Another very important thing to playing clarinet is articulations. So when we're articulating certain notes, the tip of your tongue needs to hit the tip of the reed. And you want to think of the word do. Do, do, do. So if I'm playing and I'm articulating using do, it should sound like this. Different articulations. If you want to play staccato, then you want to do short do's. Do, do, do. Legato, which is more connected playing, just smaller. Do, do, do. Another very common form of articulation is just slurring the notes, which does not involve the tongue at all. So basically you just use your air and you change notes with your fingers. And those are the basics to playing the clarinet. Happy playing, everyone.